Hi, I'm Jazz. Welcome. I'm on my way to do an overnight stealth camp where I shall be cooking a meal tonight, breakfast in the morning, and then a walk along the canal, which is nearby. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't know, we're almost there. Almost there. Right, so we're just going to be heading along here a bit towards North London, Picketts Lock. And, have a mooch around there, see what I can find, see where I can park. Pause. Heading between the reservoirs at Chingford, I think. Nice and quiet out here tonight, isn't it? So, as I was saying, not far off the destination. It's just up here on the left somewhere. Yeah, just up here. Are we going to make the lights? Are we going to make the lights? Yes, we're going to make the lights. Right. So, no through road. There are cameras along here. Hopefully there's somewhere for me to park. Yeah, so quite close to Picketts Lock, just here. Just going over the canal. Where am I going to go? I'll turn around, see what I can find. Yeah, I know it's not a good idea to be up here during the weekend on a Saturday night because you get all the race boys out. So I'm going to park just here behind this truck because there's no truck parking here. So he should be off shortly. Right. So right, as you see, I've got the quick lock on. Shut the door. Get in my side door. Right, just go on the counter. There you go. Looking at him. Woo. Right. So I'm all inside now. Crook lock on. Central locking locked. Batten down hatches. I've got a spy hole here. You pull this plug away and I can see what's going on out the back. Anyway, so I'm going to make myself a hot chocolate and some food. So get a bit more heat in here and hopefully we'll be all right. So first, I should just boil some water, should I say. High-powered vibrator, it sounds like today. Oh, a little bit more. Premature there. Fantastique! Fantastique. Right. So, with that, I shall just plug the lead in. and put the kettle on, and I'll start prepping some food shortly. See you in a mo. So kettle's on. Oh, ring dang a dang a dang. So I will just get what I need out of here. Okay, so I don't think you want me to prepare loads of veg and pasta, so I've pre-done that. So in goes the washed pasta. Oh, on the floor, extras. And with that, 2 cups of water. Oh, 1. And 2. It's great, this tap doesn't even drip. Think it drip? Very good. Right, so next I have some mixed and chopped veg. Mushrooms, carrots, cabbage, bean shoots, a bit of everything. So I will stuff that to the gunnels. Get in there, get in there. Right, so that's that. So that then goes on the top of there to steam, and then that on top of that, and I've got some roasted red pepper pesto which I shall add to this just before it's cooked. I won't bore you with that, I just have to plug that in, come back to you. Both of these things take half an hour exactly to boil, and the kettle's over there. And this rice cooker steamer pasta thing, the same again, takes half an hour. So bye for now, back in a mo. So if you haven't seen this little rice cooker before, it is in previous videos and very useful. The red means it's now cooking. Once it's finished cooking, it will turn green. It will keep it hot as long as you like. So you go from there. Again, obviously I'm stealth camping tonight, and I always prefer to use these 2 things for coffee, tea, whatever, and just a simple meal. So, and also cooking late at night, I don't really want, even if I do crack a window open, I don't want sort of too much gas hovering about, and obviously if I've got the windows open, people will be able to see the light pouring out, so it's not very stealth. So that's my reasons for that, and I'm sticking to those reasons. So speak to you shortly once cooked. So right, that's both the kettle. See you in a minute. And the food is done here, so off for that. And off with that. As I said, I added some red pesto to that. It's all nicely cooked. So, another night candle. Nice to have a candle with an evening meal or an early morning meal, whatever time it is. Let's get in on. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to have my food now, and my coffee. I'm sure you don't want to partake and watch me. And I've Put a classic movie on tonight, if you can see it. A classic 80s movie, The Warriors. And yeah, I've been watching that while I've been making this, so I'll continue watching it and have my food and speak to you in a bit. Thank you very much. Steaming hot and ready for action. Anyway, I'll have that. See you in a mo. Right, gonna attempt to make the bed now. Fun and games. That's that. Right, hopefully you can see me pulling this bed out. All the way. And then pull this. Excuse my mess here. Alright, so that fits nice and snug. Next, the sleeping bag. And 2 cushions. Right, so that's the bed out. I shall sorry. That's the bed out. I shall what shall I do next? Hot water bottle. I'll get back to you in a mo. Right, I'm finally ready for bed now. Had my food. Got everything set up. I've got the happy clouds ready for dreams. And yep, I think that's it really. I should say good night, adios, and see you in the morning. I do feel tired. Good night. Hi, good morning to you. Anyway, last night, not the best night's sleep I've had in a little while. It was cold last night. Outside it was 3 degrees Celsius. In here it was around 10. I'd done a little bit of cooking, so there was some residual heat from that. Battened down the hatches. Anyway, I've got a 4-season sleeping bag. And I have a secret weapon, which is a hot water bottle with balls. And I had a large throw over the top of my sleeping bag as well, just to trap as much heat as possible. So that's about it really. I'm up and at 'em now. So I'll start opening the curtains and make some breakfast. Make some breakfast, yes, and wake up. It's sometime after 7. I shall see you in a bit. Alright, it's not Christmas time, it's not Armageddon time, it's breakfast time. So here we go. Put that in there, gas in there, lock it down. And light it up. Oh, is that windy? That looks windy. Oh, hey, alright, okay. Here we go. full ridge monkey. There. Well and truly cracked, I'm sure you'll agree. The door, the window, you know what I mean. Oh look, I've got a disturbingly wobbly tripod, which is not good. I've washed my hands, don't worry. There's trucks going past, making me bob about a bit. Sorry about that. Fingers again, Fingers McGee. Did say I'd pick up some tongs, but I haven't done it. But I will, I promise. Anyway, another top tip. Carbon monoxide alarm monitor, whatever you want to call it. It's got a flashing light on it. Every time think I'm going to bring something and put on that, but I didn't have anything other than a bit of masking tape, so I've multi-layered that, and that done the trick of not flashing and keeping me awake all night. So I've got to find a more permanent gaffer tape type thing, and I think do that and yeah, be golden. So anyway, I'm going to cook away, and I won't just jabber on. I'll cut here. Enjoy the sway. Bye bye. See you in a mo. Alright, see how that's getting on. And put some eggs in. One more. Just enough. Not too much, not too little, but just enough. For me. Hey. Alright, I'm going to let that cook a bit. Turn up a bit. Oh no, surely not. Surely I haven't run out of gas. No, I haven't. Action shot coming up. Woohoo! Oh, gas everywhere. Hey, lovely. Alright, don't worry. It's all safe, it's all sound. All is groovy. There's a lorry park just along the road from me. Massive bakery, I think it is. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm too lazy to make a coffee today. I just thought I'd have this quick breakfast and be on my way. Still cooking. Shadang. One more time. Right. That looks perfectly cooked now. So it's time to dish up. As if by magic. Oh, my fingers won't click. Dish. No. No, they won't snap. Sorry. So that is breakfast cooked. I've put the cooker and the ridge monkey aside to cool down while I just consume this. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're not going to want to stick around for this, so I will see you shortly. And look, it is still freezing outside. Anyway, in a bit. Time to venture out. Oh. Good morning. Morning, good morning. What's up? Right, so let's just go for a bit of a walk. Just along the canal here. I used to cycle here every day when training to be a truck driver. Let's just go and have a look over here. To be honest, I never really... Obviously I saw the canal, the barges, the boats and the wildlife and all the rest of it, but often I'm too busy just getting to work at back. And I used to leave at 6 in the morning, finish about 6 in the evening, so you're sort of going out in the dark, coming back in the dark in the winter. It's quite grim. Used to get lots of horses in that field there. They might be further up. And yeah, it's really nice because you could see all the swans like pairing up. See Ponders End Lock pairing up and having chicks, and then seeing them grow up over the year, like the whole family. There used to be about 10 of them, and yeah, it's great to see. As I say, is that the horses there? Let's have a look. Walk through the detritus. It's always a shame. See if I can zoom in. I'm afraid that's about it on this old 2015 camera I've got. It's about as good as it gets. There you go. Yeah. I've actually got a little stable now. Didn't used to have that. It used to be just running around on the fields. And also on this towpath. So quite often you'd be cycling in to work, and oh, that is, yeah, cycling into work. That's still on. So yeah, I'll tell you what we got here: fox, dog, mink, otter spraint, mink scat, otter forepaw, otter hindpaw. Whole lot of otters going on. And yeah, you've got various halts. Well, there's a lot going on with otters. And there's one there. How you doing? Oh, right, okay. So yeah, just take you along here. And some of the odd things I used to pass day on the way to work. And one more. I mean, obviously it's a lot nicer coming this way, otherwise I'd be going on the road, and that would take me an hour, plus you got to pay the congestion charge. So what's that? It's like, I don't know, 65 quid a week in congestion charge. Yeah, so it'd take me an hour. This would take me 20 minutes to half an hour, depending on how healthy I was feeling. So yeah, this was the way to come. Apart from, I was doing that every day, and that worked out at 75 miles a week. So I started losing too much weight. So I got myself an electric bike instead. But as most electric vehicles, when the winter comes around, the battery drains super fast, and it's going to work along here on a snowy day, and the snow was so thick, I got so far along and the snow just sort of banked up, so I had to carry it about a mile to work in the snow, which was fun. And yeah, so that was kind of off-putting. As I say, I was doing a truck driving course up here, and it's 5 days a week, and then you went off and you done your sort of test and all that sort of gubbins all over the place. Yeah, so I done some truck driving for a couple of years, and just let the cyclist past. I know how it feels, people getting away. Yeah, it's just a local pub that I never went to. I think it's called the Forester or something. But yeah, so it was yeah, not for me. So I used to be a motorcycle courier. I'd done that for 17 years, central London, all over the country, and that was fun because it's exciting. And basically, then I went into a small van, then a bigger van. Then, you know, the bigger the vehicle you go, the more boring it is. The slower you go, the more traffic you're sat in, and it is just a tedious job. So all the wood piles that all the boat people grab there, they're having a bit of a hard time because of the riverways, whatever they're called. They're trying to sort of, in London, they're trying to put an extra tax on them that's going through at the moment, but they're saying there's too many boats in London waterways, so they're trying to put a stop to it. But yeah, you can see stuff about that on YouTube, quite interesting. But some of the boats used to get along here, quite amazing. Like some of them were sea rescue boats, like, you know, quite amazing things with no windows. God knows what it's like living in them. And the one I used to see was bright orange. But yeah, and then you get like along here, different areas. You'd be cycling along here 6 o'clock in the morning, and there'd be like a massive rave going on, and you see all the people all sort of worse for wear in the morning, and you're on the way to work, so you think, oh my god. But you know, makes you laugh. So up a little bit further, you've got the lovely horses, and here they are. I used to bring loads and loads of carrots for them and apples and throw them over the fence so they could have a munch. But as I say, they'd be on here just walking up, and quite often you see other people, they didn't want to come past, but obviously I had to go to work, I was used to them, so I just went past, no worries. You're looking good, looking beautiful. Wow. How are you doing today? Good? Any plans? What are you up to later on? You're lovely, mate. Hello. Wow, look at him. You're lovely. Ooh, what a beauty. I haven't got any carrots today, I'm sorry. Sorry, no carrots. I'll come back again soon, and I'll bring the goods. Okay. Oh, see you next time. Smells great. Yeah, usually over there, that's a reservoir over the back, and usually have sheep grazing along that. And the amount of birds, wildlife that you got here, herons, kingfishers, waders, all sorts of stuff you get along here. It's really nice. As I say, a good start to the morning. So you go from this to just chaotic London traffic and that all day. Misery. A truck driver's life. Good luck to them, I say. Good luck to them. But yeah, right, so who's up there? Nothing's up there. Obviously more of the same. So I'm in search of the Picketts lock, which I know is down that way. Most of what is here is breweries. I think it's Camden Town Brewery or something, although it's out here in North London, right out in North London. So yeah. There we go. Beautiful horses again. There's absolutely loads of them. There's more over there. There must be about 2 or 3 dozen horses. And you get all the foals in summer and that, and oh, it's just nice. It's nice. It's very nice. Peaceful. It's like you could be somewhere really nice and not in London, which is what I'd like to be, somewhere else. I've lived in Cornwall, Devon. Lived in a mansion house in Epping, near Epping Forest, which was amazing. That was full of motorcycle couriers. We had swimming pools, ballroom. Used to have bike shows there. It was insane. Insane. What we got? Here you go. A little close up. All the time I was cycling up and down here, I barely ever saw any of the narrow boats going along the river. It was really a rare thing. I think maybe in a couple of years I must have seen a total of 10 narrow boats actually cruising. Most of them are just stationary and they obviously live in them. But I think it's mainly kayaks and cyclists along here. Ooh. Ooh. Do you like graffiti? Looks like it's been here for years. Years and years, years and years. Alright, I'm back kind of where I started. So I walked down to Picketts Lock. And again, I think I've only ever seen these locks being used maybe 3 times, and that's all the way up, because I cycle all the way from the North Circular part of North London right up to Hertfordshire past the M25. As I said before, I like to try and keep fit, but yeah, it's really nice summer's day until you come try and get down here on your bike and it's like all the way. Not so good. Right, I won't walk on this because I'll make the camera shake. It's a nice colour, isn't it? Sludge brown. Morning, how you doing?
What are you doing? What are you recording?
It's a YouTube video.
About?
Life along here, I'm doing a stealth cam.
Can I speak with you?
Yeah. Yeah? Hey!
About the fishing and
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
protection. My
Yeah.
name is Lou.
Your name is?
Lou.
Lou. Hello, Lou.
Nice
Say
to meet
hi
you.
to Lou. I'm Jazz.
Uh,
I've got a YouTube channel called Filling the Void,
oh, okay.
and it's mainly sort of micro camping in a van, and just going to be travelling all over the country and do a lot of reviews and that. So yours is mainly fishing.
Mostly the fishing, environment agency, environment protection, bird feeding,
Oh, right.
and for example, when it's the prevention of the poaching,
Yeah.
because on that river is a riverly navigation. I am water
Oh,
fishery
right.
officer.
Do you get a lot of that here, poaching?
Oh,
Yeah?
yes.
Oh, dear.
Let's say, like everywhere. in
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
world.
get. Well, I don't know. No, I don't. But
I organize, in November the cleaning event when guys from Anglian Trust
yeah.
come to help me. I have few volunteers with clean whole stretch.
Oh,
But
right,
as you
right.
can see, everywhere is again the mess, litter.
Yeah.
So I will organize one more event to build up the.
Yeah, I know. People are shitty, aren't they? They come up here and they don't take their rubbish home with them. It's,
Exactly. Down
it's
the
a big
Tottenham
job.
Lock there was few boats was mooring,
Yeah,
and because they start be developing the project,
Yeah.
I forced them to come up.
yeah.
And because the canal and river trust do not provide the bins for them as before,
No,
they just have the one station. They are too lazy to
yeah.
bring the rubbish, so it's better to throw it on the bank.
No,
So it
it's
is
not
what
good.
it is.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been cycling up and down here for a few years. I used to work just up there, trucking company.
Yeah.
But it's like some of the people and what you see them doing. It's just, you know.
It's bad.
It is.
It's really
It
bad.
is. I never realised there was any. Obviously, you know, it's a job, so people do it. I've never met anyone along here doing that before. It's usually no one along here. It's so quiet.
I do it
It's
in
great, isn't
voluntary.
it?
Yeah, I do it in voluntary, and as you can see, there is a two sign. One is a club sign, and
Yeah.
one is the Anglian Trust
Oh,
building
right,
bridges
right.
sign.
Oh,
So
got ya.
I try to bring the information to the people.
Yeah.
I organize sometimes the event for the kids to
Yeah.
bring kind of like education,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
especially for foreigners, anglers as me.
Yeah.
As you can hear about the accent,
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to bring the people and show them the correct English rules,
Yeah.
because
It's
in
all
our
different.
countries,
Yeah.
you can take the fish. In
Yeah.
UK, you shouldn't.
No. Right.
Especially if you take it, you committed a crime. So
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
it is what it is. Anyway, nice to
Yeah,
talk
it's
with you,
good.
and have a wonderful day.
And you, take care.
Take
Good
care.
luck.
Bye bye.
Bye. Cool, it's wobbly down here. Yeah, say some of the things I've seen along here are pretty horrible. So I tried to mug me once, but I didn't manage it, so that's all right. As long as you get away from it. Hey, look. It's great. You've got a boatyard further up as well, where they paint all the boats and obviously fix them up over the winter. But if you go further down here, God, that's what he's talking about, all the rubbish, look at it. Yeah, if you go further down here, there's like a big tunnel somewhere up, I think it's, or a bridge going over, and it's where people do all their welding, because they got the protection of the bridge above them, and fix their boats up. Yeah, it's good. Well, I hope you like the scenery. As I say, I find it very, very relaxing. I mean, I've even seen boats. I've seen at least 2 or 3 boats sunk, and obviously whoever owns it, they're not from the area, or they just thought, God, what do I do with that? I'll just leave it. So there's the brewery, home of Hells. Right. But yeah, they paint the boats up, obviously fix them up, MOT them, or whatever you do with boats. Maybe people can let me know from the boat life channels. I'm sure they're out there. But yeah, you can see it goes down a fair way, all the industrial stuff. And look at Horace, that's a good name. That's a good name. And another massive barge. They've all got little fandangos on the roof. Ooh, the Alchemist. Bit cold. Not brilliant zoom, as I said earlier. Hopefully you can see the lovely heron there. As I say, little crap camera. Sorry, shaking away. You look beautiful anyway. I think it's a golf course over there. Usually flooded. You can see it's pretty murky. Pretty murky. Ooh. Birds are singing. Crows are crowing. And look at that monstrosity there. That. It goes down a long way. And it's actually London recycling plant. And in the summer that stinks. Very smelly. There you go. The rubbish has got to go somewhere, I guess. It just needs to go up and smoke. Anyway, on to the next. So there's a bit more of that hideous power plant. Looks like they're building more and more. And then it goes down there and just keeps going. It reaches right to the edge of the North Circular Road, which is a long way. It's a massive plant. I've actually done some truck deliveries there, and there's two entrances and they always give you the wrong one, but yeah, it's absolutely massive. But so is the population of London, and growing by the day, by the hour. There you go. So yeah, you smell it from here. Whoa. Anyway, I shall carry on with my walk. Look. Someone living in the woods. Someone else living in the woods. Wow. That's changed. I've seen tents on the North Circular, people living in tents on the North Circular, but I've not seen people living in the woods along the canal. But I suppose if that's where you got to live, it's a lot nicer. And so said Daisy Bell. Woohoo! Hi. Hey, birdie. Hey. Hey, you. You're all on his own. Oh, there's another one. Right. So there's Miss Marion down there. And, all sorts going on. So this is our goal. Picketts Lock and some swans. Never have enough swans. Right. So let's get a bit close up. Hey. Hey, some geese. And some Arthur mallards. Woo! Nice shoot. There we go. And that is the lockkeeper's cottage. Usually out here having barbecues in the summer. And there you go. Get my scale right again now. Yeah, Picketts Lock. Finally here. And there's the lovely lockkeeper's cottage. There's some more muddy water. Oh, someone's left the gate open. Keep going all the way down there. You have the City of London. Sorry, the City of London. And heading that way, keep going, takes you to Hertfordshire under the M25, and you just keep going and going and going and going. Oh man. Again, that's just the reservoir that continues on for absolute ages. Still no sheep. Alright, yeah, so that is the North Circular, and this is the recycling energy recovery plant, or as they call it here, Eco Park House. It sounds really nice, doesn't it? But it doesn't look very nice. Nice reflections in the water. Lots of nice up there. Yeah, reflecting there. Look. Ooh. Yes, that's nice too. There you go, looking after nature, eh? It's one of those boats I was telling you that seems to have sunk and been left to rot and rot. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you feel sorry for it. But yeah. House by the canal. 200,000. Come to London. It's lovely. Everything's good. Look at that. That's dreadful, isn't it? There you go. That one's still standing. There's nothing sadder than seeing a sunken boat, but it's almost like the closer you get to central London, the more of them there are. So it's quite freaky. Ashland. Pause. It's over there. More industrial. So we're onto the North Circular now. And I was just saying, this is where people repair and fix up their boats because they've got the shelter from above. Do a bit of kayaking. Yeah. It's very quiet, apart from up there. It's a varied area, industrial nature, and you got film studios just over there, and cycle routes everywhere. So one more thing about this canal, which has locks, just like a canal. It's actually called River Lee Navigation. So if you want to come by sometime, that's what it is. And the further away from London you get, the nicer it is. And you got some little country pubs, and just yeah, it's just generally nicer. You go towards London, you go through Hackney, Bow, past the London Olympic site, and there's some little cafes and coffee boats, should I call it, along the canal that you can go and check out on a nice sunny day, unlike today. It's not too cold, I suppose. Anyway. Yeah, I'm doing my best to walk stable, but I've got a feeling this is probably shaky, and you can't do the ninja walk as they tell you on an uneven ground like this. It's just not possible. It's no good. So please bear with me with the shaky time effect. There you go, hopscotch. I'm gonna get a gimbal. I did have one before, but a lot of them aren't compatible, or they're a bit glitchy with the different apps, so I sent that back. Hopefully I have some experience with a A much nicer gimbal. And none of that round here. Oh, what rubbish. Anyway, my arm is dead straight and it's not shaking. But the ground, look at that, it's not good. Yeah, another nice boat. There we go. Off to work. Another nice boat. Named after a pub. Lovely. Oh look what we have here again. It's that place. Like that. God, this is terrible. Going past Camden Brewery, home of Hells, over there. Just have a little zoom in, not a lot, just a bit. It's a bit like me in the mornings, I don't like it. It's Horace again. And that's the boatyard repair place. That's where they can take them out of the water and reproof them, stuff like that. Look at that for floral. Hey man, cosmic. At least it isn't raining, eh? No rain today. Not at the moment anyway. Too many people about, just cyclists. Here he is. Morning.
Morning.
So, can I zoom in on that? Is it going to be mean to me again? So what it says, trying, is South Island Marina. Brokerage, boatyard services. Cool! It's wet. I like this massive one, it's very good. Yeah, the no, I'm not going to say that. Oh, look at that one. That is big and wide. Oh, it's still being built. Wow, look at the... I'm going to call it the front end. Wow. Wow, amazing. There you go. So they lift them out of the water just there and reproof them. Okay. Right. Let's take you up here. Yeah, funny story. One of the weirdest things I saw on this cycle path, probably about 6 in the morning, pitch black, in the winter, was a guy on an electric penny farthing. So he's like 6 foot in the air, he's got a crash helmet on with lights on, he's got lights on his penny farthing as well. I only ever saw it once, but it was very special to me. And yeah, how weird. I mean, you see how rough that path is as well, riding something, you're that high up. Yeah, that's incredible. Anyway, I'll be back here. And the door. Turn the lights. Oh, I've left the lights on. That's not very good, is it? Right. Still cold. As you can see. Righty ho! I'm gonna hit the road, Jack, and I will see you in the next one. Maybe I'll show a little more film of me pulling away from Picketts Lock. It was a nice walk, nice place. No doubt I'll be back. Anyway, here we go. Off to see the wizard. Hey, and the lights are green. But not that way. That way, I think there is traffic. But I've been brave. Yep. Traffic ahead. So anyway, I met a new YouTuber, Angler Lou. He's been going a short while as well, and if you're into fishing, and I think he does a bit of motorsport as well, give him a check out. Anyway, I'll let you go at this point. Hey, here we go around the S's. Woo-hoo. Whilst I've got you, obviously that stealth camp was quite a cold one. You know, I was fine, I managed it, but I am on the lookout for a low wattage heater, sort of 200, 300 max watts, because you can only power them for, you know, so long. I've got a power pack and an inverter, so I've got a choice on how to use that. Depends on the wattage. But I have been looking around. There's like Honeywell, there's some Lasco, there's some various ones out there. But some of the reviews online, especially Amazon, they're just made up, you know, simple as that. So if any of you out there have any recommendations, just let me know. That would be fantastic. And yeah, that'd be grand. And right, I shall see you in the next, unless I think of something else to bother you about. Okay, bye bye. I shall bother you some more. Just heading along the Epping New Road, which cuts through Epping Forest. Used to be called the Straight Mile. There are a couple of roundabouts, but not many. And although it had speed limits on it, on a motorbike, people. I mean, I lived up the top here in Epping Village, and yeah, it was almost seen. It was kind of like the 100 mile long road, if you like. And there was a friend called the 200 Mile an Hour Club. Naughty boy, he went flying past me. But yes, it's a nice part of the country. As I say, this used to be my way to work and back everything when I lived at the mansion house, and I'm not being all posh and hey. As I say, it wasn't that kind of place. It was full of nice people, and it was split up into flats and studio flats, various things like that. Yeah, so High Beach, just there. You used to have. I'll go through there. I'll show you. You know, you might not want any of this, but I'll show you. It's so High Beach used to be famous for. Used to have regular bike meets up here every weekend, but there's like a tea hut that's been here for 50 years or something, and that is literally just over there on the left. But now you can't. There's all sorts of rules and regulations, and you got to pay for so long. And you used to just pull up. You had cyclists, lots of motorcyclists, trikes, bikes, hot rods, horses, dog walkers. You know, it was a really good place, and you could come along, do a bit of dirt track riding through there on your bikes, and a bit bumpy, and yeah, you know, have something to eat, come over here for lunch, do the same if you wanted. And that was open pretty early till pretty late, and it was just a nice meeting place. And they had like notice boards, so if there were like, you know, grass track events or just any kind of events going on, you would hear about it. As you can see, it's all red route here. I know that's all over the place now, but generally you stop on that, it's £100 fine straight away. There was no lines on it before whatsoever. People just used their common sense, and that seemed to work, but obviously that's not good enough, and they want to try and catch a few people out and make a bit of dosh. So obviously that's the way the world is, and all the councils strapped for cash, so they're just trying to like tax you to hell. And yeah, it's a shame, because now hardly anyone goes to Epping Forest because of all the, you know, you can't stop between this time and that time, you can't stop overnight. This another busy pub in the middle of Epping Forest where, yeah, a few good nights in there. It's quite nice walking out there in the depths of the night. And as we go, go on, mate, just let him through. Okay, yeah, just over there on the left, that's another tea hut. Again, that used to be so busy, but all of the parking all the way along, it's you know, it's not cheap. Used to be free, so there's nothing like that anymore. Can't see a thing. Hopefully I'm alright. Yeah, blind Ben. And it was really busy, so those little businesses had a thriving business, and you know, you come up, meet lots of people, have a chat, and it's nice. But now it's just everything's paid for in all the various meeting points, or if you want to come and take your dog for a walk through the forest or whatever it is, and there's just never anyone here. There's just loads of empty car parks. I mean, I passed about 4 and there's only one that had a car in it, so it's, there you go, that's how it is. But anyway, listen to me whinging and moaning and all the rest of it, but it will be like that all over the country eventually. I know it's not like it yet, but no doubt it will be. I'm hoping this takes me to where I want to go, I've just seen that truck turn off that way, thinking, nah, it's going to be that way. But I'm wittering away, and I wasn't really looking what I was doing there. Well, of course I was. I was paying full attention. No undue care going on here. Anyway, it's nice. It's a nice place to just drive around. And, you come through here. We are literally going right through the forest. I mean, it's more dense on the other side, and hopefully, but I'm not so sure now. You come along here, and it brings you out to a side road, which will take you to the M25. Yeah, I think I'm right. Yeah, you go through the forest this time of year. It's just don't look too bad actually. It's usually got flooded, so nice wet feet everywhere. But yeah, so let's get up to this bit. Woodland. Hopefully you've enjoyed a nice journey through Epping Forest. Nice old-fashioned pub called the Woodbine there. And it always used to have hot rods outside it. Right, really nice ones. Oh, come on, let me out. Aha! Bingo. Right, yeah, so takes you down to Waltham Abbey. Museum, various bits and pieces there, worth having a look. And they got the gunpowder mills a bit further on, and yeah, they have all sorts of reenactments, battles, jousting, all sorts of stuff going on. Actually, there's a custom car show going on there in, I want to say May, but I think it's June. So it's May-June. Yeah, so it's one that I've been to a fair few times, and they've just moved it to the gunpowder mill, so it'll be the first time there, so how that will go I don't know. But yeah, used to have some great cars there. They don't just clean and polish the exterior and the bodywork and all the rest of it and put all their gizmos on. I was there one year, and there's a guy who said, "Come and have a look at this, come and have a look at this." And he had his car, it's sort of jacked up style, and he had a mirror under it at an angle, so you could look and see how shiny and clean the undercarriage of his car was, and he was so proud. And so, you know, I got down on my knees and then spun around and had a look. But yeah, so you meet some real characters. But a lot of that's coming to an end, unfortunately, with, again, there's restrictions. So you used to have cars coming from all over the place, but with the ULEZ and all the other leses, there's yeah, it's just making it more difficult for people. But yeah, anyway, I was going to go around the M25, but it looked like it was going to be a bit chunky, a bit busy, so I've come this way instead. So I hope you enjoy this way. Anyway, it's looking a bit samey now, and you know, I don't want to give you too much of that. So I should say goodbye now, and I will speak to you all soon. If you would like to, give me a like and subscribe, and try some stealth camping yourselves. It's good fun. It's an experience. Okay then, bye. Bye.